Hello, Jesse McDougal here, the Martial Arts of Money, doing a book review today. Creating and Growing Real Estate Wealth, the 4 stages of lifetime of success. The reason why I like real estate, it's fairly easy. Everyone always needs a place to live. So your houses are inventory. So pretty sure you can sell one of those units as opposed to, a high-end luxury item or something like that. There's less buyers. So it's always going to be someone to buy your place or something like that. It's always money in real estate. Just follow the money, right? So we'll get right into it. This was an amazing book. I read this a few years ago. Let's see when it was published. 2008. And this is by William J. Purvu. Sorry for the pronunciation. So let's read some of the highlighted stuff I got in here. Spit a little wisdom at you guys. But it's crucial that you begin to understand value. Very basic. Another reason why I like real estate, it's just basics, man. Basics, but all the basics of business principles go into many other industries. It is crucial that you begin to understand value. I know this might seem like, okay, let's go on common sense, but there's a lot in that. If you don't actually understand what value is in the business world, it's going to be tough. The amount of deposit you're willing to put down may determine whether you get the deal. Sure. Real estate attorneys, in part because they're inherently valuable to your real estate career, but also because if you understand how to think about them, you'll know how to deal with a host of other professionals who can be similarly helpful. So I usually use my university tax teacher. It's the best teacher I've ever had in my life, and I use his firm just because I pay him quite a bit more than someone else, but just because every time I do a deal, I get to talk to him for 30 minutes or something like that. And when I do, I always progress me as a person or my business agenda. I learn something new. I ask them a key question, something like that. Finding the money. Much of your wealth accumulation will be illiquid. In other words, it can't be easily converted to cash. So asset rich, cash poor. But the thing is, when you're 65, you're cash rich when your mortgages are paid off. But some banks still bet on individuals. Oh, so that's good. This book is United States, written in the United States, so the lending rules are totally different than Canada. Canada's very strict. I don't know all the lending places in Canada, but I know most of them, and they all follow a fairly standard set of rules. If you go for private financing, they try to get expensive. It's like, no, dude, we're just putting a business deal together. I'm an experienced manager. I have good letters, excellent credit. I'm looking to put a deal together. I'm not a high risk individual. So no, I'm not paying you 6 or 8% interest on your mortgage. See ya. But again, knowing value, knowing interest rates, knowing what you can get elsewhere, that all helps arm you with information when you're going in to negotiate a business deal. When you're starting out with little money, trust is your currency. That holds at the stage of your career. Lose trust and you're in trouble. There's a saying, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation, but only an instant to ruin it. Don't screw anyone over. Lose trust and you're in trouble. Don't screw anyone over. Do things the right way. Make the world a better place. Green peace. Oh, peace. I got my John Lennon shirt on. And make money. So you can be good and tough at the same time. That's my philosophy. I learned that from Art Williams. Key to effective selling is understanding the product. Yep, common sense. Let's see what else we got in here. Development was all about attending to details and taking care of the little things. Yep. I have a book downstairs, a notepad with all my ideas and stuff, and it says, doing things right is doing things when nobody's looking, something like that. So it was an interesting comment or a thought today. Example from today, I lost 3 pounds this week. I trained so much on the mats, quite a bit. Body sore today, so my back actually gets sore from sitting at a desk. Yeah, it's really sore sitting at a desk. So today I'm sitting in my bed working. And I was thinking, okay, well, if I sat in a bed at work, like say like a corporation, people would look at me like I'm lazy. But I'm not really lazy. It's about not what you look like and what you're actually doing. It's what you're getting done. That's the most important thing. What results are you getting done? What progress are you making on your business agenda? So, and I find that a lot of times people don't see what I do, right? I don't see what they do. So, yeah, you can't really just judge someone by the surface area. For me, I always see what's beneath the surface, if that makes sense, into someone. So, a professional fighter, someone with, one of my training partners, he's got 40 professional fights, 40 professional MMA fights. That is insane. The amount of work goes into that, the amount of wars you've been in, that is crazy, right? Or you see a business person, they're a multimillionaire in their 60s, and you talk to them and they're like, oh, I've been doing this for, 40 years. 40 years. 40 years. That's a long time, right? So you only see where they're at, what you physically see. But if you can understand that they've been doing something for 40 years, oh, man, think of all the little days that they've gone through, what they've gone through, and try to learn from them, man. And people will help you. It's a thing, because there's not a lot of people. Well, I shouldn't say that. What I've noticed is there's less people that actually want to learn from people. And then once you teach them, there's even less people that'll actually take that information and do something with it. And that's what I've always kind of pat myself on the back for. It's like, hey, I'm coachable. Hey, guess what? You coach me and I'll actually do it. I'll follow through. Doing the work is not a problem, right? Having that guidance and that experience. And that's where, you have your grandparents, parents, and children, and the kind of circle of life. Things fall in threes. Having the contractor, a partner, would result in better cost control and less difficulty in sticking to schedules. Increased size comes increased risk. You can do 5 or 6 smaller projects successfully, and then a single large failure can destroy you. Very true. Very, very true. The worst time to be out raising money is when times are bad and the sharks are circling. The further along the project is in the process, the more stable its cash flow, the less risk it presents. Go where your existing tenants want to go. Many retailers are anxious to expand geographically. They often have one detailed market research to see where they want to locate. So one thing I want to comment about, you reading these real estate books, a lot of people that write these books are very, very experienced. So it depends where you are in the money matrix world, right? Where I am, I'm kind of just a small time dude. People talking about putting these big deals together, like, I just want something small, something cheap, some that's going to be rented out, good cash flow, not too complex. I don't, just keep it simple, silly. So I'm just going to wrap this blog up here. I highlighted a lot of stuff here. It'd take me another 12 minutes to go through it all, so I'm not going to do that. But this is a great book. Definitely, I learned so much reading this book. I think I got this book recommended by my friend Jonathan Harvey. He's the author of The Complete U-Turn. Awesome dude. Okay, guys, take care. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Any questions, feel free to send my way. Take care. Have a great day, and keep smashing those goals in 2007. Bye.